This dealership just offered me $15,000 off MSRP on a brand new 2025 pickup truck, and they threw in a free extended warranty just to get it off their lot. I'm talking about 0% financing, massive cash rebates, and deals so good that you could buy the truck, drive it for 2 years, and still sell it for what you paid. Dealers are drowning in unsold pickup inventory right now, and they're practically giving these trucks away. What I discovered about the current truck market will save you more money than most people make in a year. Pickup truck inventory is sitting at over 175 days supply right now. That's nearly 3 times longer than normal. Interest rates and inflation have crushed truck sales, leaving dealers with massive lots full of trucks they can't move. Some of these vehicles have been sitting for 8 months without a single buyer, and dealers are paying thousands in floor plan costs every month just to keep them on the lot. Everyone thinks truck prices are still sky high from the pandemic, but what I discovered will completely change how you think about truck shopping right now. From 0% financing that shouldn't exist in this rate environment to cash rebates exceeding $10,000, the deals available today represent the best truck values we've seen in over a decade. But first, let me show you the truck deal that made me realize how desperate dealers have become. Last week, I walked into a GMC dealership in Dallas just to look around, and what happened next completely changed my understanding of the current truck market. The sales manager, clearly desperate to move inventory, approached me within minutes and made an offer I couldn't believe. A brand new 2025 GMC Sierra 1 500 with an original MSRP of $52,000 for effectively $45,000 after incentives, plus 0% APR financing for qualified buyers. Let me break down exactly what this deal means. The Sierra comes with $7,000 in manufacturer cashback, plus the 0% financing that saves approximately $11,000 in interest over the life of a typical loan. We're talking about $18,000 in total savings compared to buying the same truck at full price with market rate financing. The sales manager admitted they had 47 of these trucks sitting on the lot, some for over 6 months. Mike Rodriguez from Austin got this exact deal 3 weeks ago. He'd been shopping for a work truck and initially looked at used options to save money. When he discovered he could get a brand new Sierra with full warranty for less than comparable used trucks, the decision was obvious. According to Mike, I was prepared to spend $35,000 on a 3-year-old truck with 60,000 miles. Instead, I got a brand new truck with 0 miles and a full warranty for $45,000. The monthly payment with 0% financing is actually lower than what I would have paid for the used truck. The financial impact is staggering when you run the numbers. A $45,000 truck financed at 0% costs $625 per month over 6 years. The same truck at today's average rate of 7.5% would cost $743 per month. A difference of $118 monthly, or over $8,400 over the loan term. Add in the $7,000 cash back, and you're looking at total savings that exceed $15,000. But here's what really shocked me. The dealer was losing money on every Sierra they sold at these prices. The sales manager explained that their floor plan costs, the interest they pay to keep unsold vehicles on the lot, were approaching $400 per month per truck. With 47 Sierras sitting unsold, they were paying nearly $19,000 monthly just in carrying costs. Moving these trucks, even at a loss, was better than continuing to pay those carrying costs. The Sierra's struggle isn't about quality, it's about market positioning. Caught between the dominant F-150 and the increasingly popular Ram 1500, the Sierra has become the forgotten middle child of full-size trucks. GMC's attempt to position it as more premium than the Chevrolet Silverado hasn't resonated with buyers who see essentially the same truck for thousands less. This inventory crisis has created an unprecedented opportunity for truck buyers. Dealers who would normally never negotiate on popular trucks are now offering deals that seemed impossible just 2 years ago. The Sierra deal was just the beginning. What I discovered next made that $18,000 in savings look ordinary. The full-size truck market has become a buyer's paradise. and most people don't even know it exists. The 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 is proof that truck pricing predictions missed the mark. Analysts expected prices to stay high, yet Chevrolet is offering 2.9% APR financing for 36 months on models with a $39,195 MSRP, an unheard-of rate in today's market. This isn't just a good deal, it's a financing anomaly that expires June 30th. The math is eye-opening. At 2.9% APR, the monthly payment on a $39,000 truck is around $200 lower than if financed at typical rates. Over 3 years, that's $7,200 saved in interest. Combine that with strong resale value and reliability, and the Silverado becomes cheaper to own than many economy cars. Carlos Martinez, a contractor from Phoenix, found the deal while buying for his company. He expected to pay $50,000 per truck at 8% interest, but the 2.9% rate changed everything. He bought 3 trucks on the spot. "The monthly savings cover my insurance," he said. "I'm paying less for better trucks than I would have spent on used ones." Chevrolet's pricing reflects their need to regain ground from Ford and Ram. Despite solid mechanics, the Silverado has lost visibility to flashier rivals. Chevy's answer? Heavy incentives for buyers willing to look past the badge. Yet Ram's offer might be even better. They're offering 1.9% APR financing on trucks with a $42,370 MSRP, making their premium pickup cheaper to finance than most compact cars. Combined with class-leading ride quality and upscale interiors, Ram delivers arguably the best value in the segment. The Ram 1500 rides smoother than any competitor thanks to its coil spring suspension. The materials and build quality are top tier, and the optional Hemi 5.8 makes towing and hauling effortless. Jennifer Walsh, a Kentucky horse trainer, needed a truck for her 7,000-pound trailer. Her midsize truck struggled with the weight. With Ram's 1.9% financing, the choice was easy. "This new Ram is cheaper per month than a 3-year-old truck at regular rates," she said. "Plus, I get the full warranty." Ram's overproduction during the pandemic left them with too much inventory as interest rates rose and demand dipped. Toyota's 1.99% APR financing on the Tundra Hybrid is another surprise. Toyota rarely discounts. But now, the most reliable full-size truck is available at rates that make long-term ownership affordable for more buyers. The hybrid Tundra delivers strong fuel economy and retains the towing strength of gas-powered trucks. Combined with Toyota's reputation for reliability and resale value, it's a compelling option. Mark Stevens, a landscaping fleet manager, is shifting to Tundras. "We run trucks for 200,000 miles, he said. "The Tundra's long-term cost is lower, even if the upfront cost used to be higher. But now, with this financing, it's not." Toyota's shift signals how price-sensitive the truck market has become. Their reputation is solid, but today's buyers care more about monthly payments and total ownership costs. Altogether, these full-size truck deals reflect a unique moment. Overproduction, high dealer inventory, and economic uncertainty have created massive buyer advantages. These aren't token discounts. They're savings of $15,000 to $20,000 over typical conditions. The reason? Manufacturers want cash flow more than profit. Selling at slimmer margins is better than sitting on unsold trucks. For buyers, this opens a rare window that may not last. Once inventories shrink, and as big as these deals are, mid-size truck offers are even more dramatic. Buyers uninterested in full-size power can find serious bargains as dealers work to unload trucks that aren't moving. The 2024 Ford Ranger has become the forgotten fighter of the truck world, creating surprising deals for sharp buyers. Wedged between the budget Maverick and iconic F-150, the Ranger suffers from an identity crisis. Dealers are solving it with 2.9% APR financing and cash incentives over $4,000. It's a truck that should sell well, but isn't. So dealers are making them irresistible. The Ranger's issue isn't performance, it's perception. With 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, it delivers 90% of what most buyers need. But shoppers either grab the cheaper Maverick or step up to the F-150, leaving the Ranger in no man's land. Exactly where savvy buyers should be looking. David Chen, a Seattle dad, needed something roomier than his sedan, but didn't want the bulk of a full-size truck. The Ranger dealer offered 2.9% APR plus $3,500 off on a $32,820 truck. "I plan to buy used," he said. "Instead, I got a brand new truck under budget with full warranty." The Ranger fits 80% of truck buyers' needs. Real off-road capability, solid towing, up to 7,500 pounds, and better fuel economy than full-size pickups. For those who don't need max capability, the Ranger checks every box, now at an unbeatable price. The 2024 Chevrolet Colorado presents an even bigger opportunity. Launched with too high pricing, it now comes with 1.9% APR and up to $3,000 in dealer cash, making it a serious midsize contender. This redesign fixed nearly everything. The 2.7-liter turbo engine delivers 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet, rivaling some full-size trucks. Interior quality, tech, and ride comfort have all been upgraded to modern standards. Sarah Mitchell from Colorado, an avid camper and mountain biker, considered a used Tacoma until she saw the Colorado. "It has everything I need, ground clearance, towing, and a comfy interior," she said. With the deal, it's cheaper per month than a used truck with 50,000 miles. The Colorado still faces a credibility gap. Buyers lean toward Toyota and Ford in the midsize space. That hesitation has led to excess inventory, great news for buyers looking for serious value. The 2025 GMC Canyon, the Colorado's upscale cousin, brings premium feel, but not premium pricing. With 3.4% APR financing on trucks, priced around $40,095, dealers are finally making the Canyon more accessible. You're getting a refined interior, superior build quality, and features that rival full-size trucks. For buyers who want mid-size practicality with full-size comfort, the Canyon suddenly makes sense. Robert and Linda Thompson from Arizona were downsizing from their full-size pickup. "We don't need to tow big trailers anymore, but we still want comfort and utility," Linda said. The Canyon offers both, at a price we didn't expect. The 2025 Honda Ridgeline is the segment's wild card. Built on a unibody frame, it delivers car-like comfort with pickup versatility. 1.99% APR financing makes this already practical truck even more appealing. The Ridgeline shines in daily life. It rides like a luxury SUV, has a quiet interior, and offers smart features like a lockable in-bed trunk. For buyers using their truck more for errands than job sites, it's unmatched in refinement. Tom Bradley from Dallas needed a truck for weekend projects and the daily commute. "Comfort mattered most," he said. "The Ridgeline feels like a luxury vehicle with a bed." These midsize deals reflect shifting buyer behavior. The market is splitting toward ultra-budget or full-max capability. That's left fantastic midsize trucks overlooked and overstocked, which translates to big wins for smart buyers. The takeaway? Midsize trucks deliver 90% of the capability at 70% of the cost, especially with today's offers. For buyers not regularly hauling max loads, these deals are hard to beat. And if you think midsize deals are strong, just wait. Luxury and electric trucks are being offered at prices no one thought possible just 2 years ago. The 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning marks the most dramatic truck pricing shift in years. Ford is offering 0% APR financing, the $7,500 federal tax credit, and dealer incentives up to $5,000. That means this electric powerhouse, faster than sports cars and quieter than luxury sedans, now costs less than many gas trucks. The Lightning's specs are wild: 320 miles of range, 580 horsepower, 775 pound-feet of torque, and 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds. It can even power your house during an outage. Michael Torres, a tech executive in Austin, was eyeing a gas-powered F-150 Platinum until he saw the Lightning offer. Total savings were over $20,000. "I got more performance, lower operating costs, and better tech for less," he said. The Lightning's slow uptake isn't about performance, it's about hesitation. Concerns about range, charging, and unfamiliar tech have limited adoption. Ford's answer? Aggressive deals to make going electric a no-brainer. For early adopters, the ownership experience has been better than expected. Home charging means starting each day with a full tank, and the truck can power tools on site, no generator needed. The Chevrolet Silverado EV takes things further. GM offers 0% financing, plus up to $7,500 in cash incentives, plus the federal tax credit, totaling $15,000+ in savings. General Motors is sacrificing profits to gain ground in the electric vehicle truck market. With 400 miles of range and fast charging, the Silverado EV eliminates range anxiety. It also delivers strong towing and tech features to rival gas trucks. Lisa Rodriguez, a construction fleet manager, said the Silverado made it affordable to test EVs. The total cost of ownership beats gas trucks. Lower fuel and maintenance costs make it a smarter long-term play. But luxury truck deals aren't limited to EVs. Gas-powered high-end pickups are seeing record-breaking discounts as dealers offload unsold $70,000+ trucks in a slower economy. Top trims like the F-150 Platinum and Limited, usually over $65,000, are now offered with employee pricing, plus up to $8,000 in incentives. These trims feature massaging seats, premium sound, and high-end driver assists, without compromising truck strength. James Wilson, a Denver contractor, finally pulled the trigger. I got a $72,000 truck for $58,000. That's luxury SUV comfort and full truck power, a price I can live with. The Ram 1500 Limited may be the most luxurious truck on the market, with materials rivaling German sedans. Dealers are now discounting these significantly to keep them moving, offering maximum comfort at mid-range prices. The GMC Sierra Denali delivers luxury touches and bold design, with up to $10,000 off in some regions. This makes premium features far more accessible than even a year ago. These deals mark a clear shift in the market. During the pandemic, trucks sold at premium prices regardless of trim. Now, with inventory up and demand down, buyers are price sensitive and dealers are desperate to move high-cost inventory. The big insight? Luxury trucks offer massive value when purchased with current incentives. Features like adaptive cruise, premium audio, and advanced safety normally come with a huge price tag, but now they don't. For EV trucks, this is about accelerating adoption. Manufacturers are rewarding early buyers with pricing that beats gas trucks, while offering better performance and lower running costs. Whether you're after cutting-edge tech or high-end comfort, the current truck market is full of rare opportunities, but they may not last. As inventory levels normalize and economic conditions shift, these incentives will likely disappear. But knowing about the deals is just step one. Getting them requires negotiation and knowing how to navigate dealers who want to move trucks, but still aim to protect their margins. Knowing about these deals and actually getting them are two completely different things. Dealers are desperate to move inventory, but they're not going to advertise their desperation or hand you their best price without some strategic negotiation. Here's exactly how to turn this market chaos into maximum savings. Timing is absolutely everything in the current market. End-of-month pressure is real, but end-of-quarter pressure is nuclear. Dealers facing massive floor plan costs will make deals on the 29th, 30th, and 31st that they'd never consider on the 15th. One sales manager admitted to me, "We'll lose $2,000 on a truck the last day of the month rather than pay another month of floor plan interest." The model year changeover period creates even more desperation. Right now, dealers are sitting on 2024 models while 2025s arrive daily. Every day a 2024 sits on the lot, it becomes worth less money. Smart buyers are targeting these older model year vehicles for maximum discounts. The difference between a 2024 and 2025 is often cosmetic, but the price difference can be $5,000 or more. Research is your weapon, but you need the right ammunition. Forget MSRP, that's fantasy pricing in today's market. Use tools like TrueCar, Edmunds, and Cars.com to find actual transaction prices in your area. When you walk into a dealership knowing that similar trucks are selling for $8,000 below MSRP, you're negotiating from a position of strength. Get quotes from multiple dealers, but do it strategically. Don't just call and ask for their best price. That gets you nowhere. Instead, identify the specific truck you want. get the VIN number, and ask for an out-the-door price, including all fees and incentives. Then use those quotes to create a bidding war between dealers. The financing game requires careful attention. Manufacturer incentives often force you to choose between low APR financing or cash rebates. Run the math both ways. Sometimes taking the higher interest rate and larger rebate saves more money over the loan term. One buyer saved $3,200 by taking 4.9% financing with $5,000 cash back, instead of 0% financing with no rebate. Be ready to buy immediately when you find the right deal. The best incentives often have limited inventory or time constraints. Dealers are more likely to give you their absolute best price if they know you're ready to sign paperwork today, not next week. Have your financing pre-approved, know your trade-in value, and be prepared to make a decision. Regional variations in incentives can be significant. Dealers in areas with high inventory levels offer better deals than those in markets where trucks are moving quickly. If you're willing to travel 200 miles for the right truck, you could save thousands. One buyer drove from Phoenix to Albuquerque and saved $6,000 on a Sierra that wasn't available at that price locally. Fleet pricing is often available to individual buyers through various programs. Teachers, military members, recent college graduates, and members of certain organizations qualify for additional discounts. These programs stack with manufacturer incentives, creating even deeper savings. The key is understanding that dealers need to move inventory more than they need to maximize profit on individual sales. Use that desperation to your advantage, but be professional and realistic in your negotiations. These aren't normal times in the truck market. Dealers are sitting on massive inventory with unprecedented incentives, creating opportunities that seemed impossible just 2 years ago. From 0% financing that shouldn't exist in this rate environment to cash rebates exceeding $10,000. The deals are real and available right now for buyers who know where to look. You now know exactly which trucks are available at crazy prices and why dealers are desperate to move them. The 2025 GMC Sierra with $18,000 in total savings. The Chevrolet Silverado with 2.9% APR financing. The Ram 1500 at 1.9% APR. And electric trucks with combined incentives exceeding $20,000. These deals represent the best truck values we've seen in over a decade. But timing is critical. Most of these manufacturer incentives expire June 30th, and dealers won't maintain these inventory levels forever. Interest rates could spike again, making these financing deals impossible to replicate. The sweet spot for truck buyers is right now, while dealers are paying massive carrying costs on unsold inventory. Focus on trucks with 150-plus days of inventory. Get pre-approved for financing to compare manufacturer offers, and be ready to act fast when you find the right deal. Some of these opportunities represent savings that exceed what most people make in several months. This inventory situation won't last forever. Eventually, dealers will cut production or manufacturers will reduce incentives. Right now is the perfect storm for truck buyers who understand how to navigate the chaos and turn dealer desperation into personal savings. Which of these truck deals surprised you the most? Are you in the market for a pickup, and if so, which one are you targeting? Drop a comment and let me know. I'm genuinely curious which deals are most appealing to real buyers.